Mutilo test start. Wow. You get me that's very. Hello. Hi. Tilo test start. Mistake one of the test start. Hi everybody. Well. I go grab the sharing me. Mutilo test start. Yeah. Hi. Ooh. Help me to share. Tete. Ready? Mutilo test start. Hey, my G, kola to mo lo nse. Mo lo la POP ni mo lo test start. I didn't know that it was already started. Oh my God. Ti lo se POP o. Ton la POP mi lowo. Now lo se start. One has to be very careful with this camera. You can imagine. I didn't know that I have put it on start. So you can imagine somebody is doing something. So we have to be very careful of this social media issue. Ha! Timulote. You're all welcome to Prevailing Issues. Please help me to share. I didn't know that. Mutite. Oh God. In fact, hi everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching my daughter from. Sorry, you all caught me unaware because I was just preparing myself when this thing just bang. Lonely at the top, lonely at the top. Nisha, don't yomi. How are you? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Yeah, you're watching Ajoke, Prevailing Issues with Ajoke. Help me to share the show. Please. You know, I don't know. They said we are restricted on this page. For so many things, I don't know. For a very long time. Because you can see, that's why nobody sees even when we are online. And that's why I always tell people, please help me to share. So many people do not get notification. Nobody gets anything at all. So the people that are viewing our platform is very, very low now because of, I don't know what they did to it. Well, I share, tell it, but it's getting better. It can be better than this. It can be better than this, rather. Yeah, you're all welcome to Prevailing Issues with Ajoke. Yes, get yourself a cup of tea and let's gist about life generally. What's going on? Hey, tell me, if you're a Nigerian, come over here. Let's talk as Nigerians. Yes, if you're a Nigerian, a true Nigerian that wants good things for Nigeria, come over. Let us talk. Over the week and over the months, over about 2 to 3 months now, we've been talking about Lady Ogluwa Mohbad, and that has taken over the whole social media platforms. And I just feel that, come on. Is it the only thing that we can talk about? Let's talk about something reasonable too. Of course, that is very, very reasonable because we're trying to solve a crime here, you know, an alleged crime. And then, so every adds on deck. So now, today, I said, okay, let me just be walking. I just saw one immigration officer, a Nigerian. If you're a Nigerian and you truly believe in that country, please help me to comment. Let me see that people are watching me. I don't like when I'm being watched. People are just there. They are not typing love, like, share, hi. Please let me know people are watching me. Instead, maybe if I do video and just post it, it's different. But this one is live. Let's be interactive. Let me know people are watching. Please. Let me know you're watching. Let me do this. Because I don't know you're ready. How they not there? So, it's all about, you know, corruption in Nigeria. Let's talk about corruption in Nigeria first. We've got 3 things to talk about. Corruption in Nigeria, what is really going on? And then there is a trending video. You're welcome. A trending video of our Ooni of Ife that is taking the internet for today, you know. And then which other one? There are 3 I put out there. Man bag. I mean, you're ready for video. You can imagine when you are doing pew and something like that happens. What would I have done? Hey, egbami, oh. Eh? So sorry, let me just quickly go to Niger Styles and see those things I've put in them. Emma, wow, okay, it's all about. Anyways, I'm not for that. Okay, I talked about Governor Akeredolu. Why is it that our Nigerian leaders do forever want to hold on to power even when they are dying? They still hold on to it like madness. It all still boils down to corruption and madness to hold on to power forever. Now, and then the trending video of Ooni of Ife. Kábíyèsí Kádépẹ́ lórí, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, kí òkèlè kó pẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Ẹ ṣáà ti mọ̀ pé Àjọkẹ́ ọmọdé ni kò mọ̀ nǹkan kan. Kí lọmọdé ni mọ̀? Àfi kó yí táyà. Auntie Fátímọ̀ Johnson. Let me see you put comments and say hi. Now, the first one. If you're a regular traveler, or even you're just an occasional traveler, you will know what it takes to go to Nigerian airports. Once you get there, welcome to Nigeria is what they do to you. Whether you are a foreigner or even a citizen of that country. So it is not uncommon to see this kind of video. It's just unfortunate that it has come to light that everyone is now seeing it all over the world, which brings shame to my country. Corruption is the key of the day in my country. So unfortunate. The government is trying so hard to fight it. Fight it. But we still have bad eggs among us. They do say corruption is everywhere all over the world. But we travel. Some of us have traveled far and within. And we know what it takes. Even within the country here. Or even going abroad to the US or any other place. We know how their immigration approach us, what we do when we are there, and all this. Why is it different from my country? Once you get to Nigeria and you go down from the plane, you are surely meeting loads and loads of people on the way. The first set you're going to meet are those ones that are going to stamp your passport. Behold, when you are, queuing up to go meet them, you will see some coming over to you. Some of them, I think they are employed by the airport authority. They will start asking you, do you want this help? Do you want that one help? I don't know. Or they are just hustlers. But most of them work for this immigration officers. Let's talk about this one that I saw. Then I'll talk about when you are traveling. When you're leaving the country. These people do not mind who they are dealing with. Whether you are Oyinbo, you are their citizen. They just, anybody they meet on their duty, they ask for bribe. Yes, they ask for bribe. And I'm happy they have been exposed by social media. We have been victims of these people. I have been a victim of them. And I'm sure most Nigerians have been. Because once you get there, even those ones that want to stamp your passport, they'll be looking at your hand for, what do you have for us? Not to talk of those ones that will stand, at the gates when you're trying to come out. I've had to fight with them, like serious verbal altercation with them on my last trip. Because immediately those ones stamped me, I came out. There will be like about 3 of them. One, they will start saying, let me see your passport, let me see your luggage, let me see this. And then these people that I said are hustlers, they are working directly with these custom officers, immigration officers, and all that. Because I guess they get their own tips from them, share of the proceeds from these people. Before I speak on, if you have been a victim of this crime, you can call in, you can, type in and let me see. Unfortunately for them, the hands of the law caught this particular woman. Look.
Custom woman asked me to give her 5,000
naira. This one was asking for as low as 5,000 naira. And then we'll talk about our government.
Nigeria airport. This custom woman asked me to give her 5,000 naira for no reason.
5,000. I don't get. Okay, bring 3. I don't get. Talk with, I'll give you. How much do you have? Come put this in for your bros, no to go. Now you'll give and obviously take. Give me 2. And I'll give you this. Wait. You want to most stay here? I don't carry my can of food stuff I carry. I don't declare I know they give you 2. Now talk to I get time.
This is what happened to me in the new Nigeria airport. This custom woman asked me to give her 5,000 naira for no reason.
5,000. I don't get. Okay, bring 3. I don't get.
Did you see bargaining? Did you see bargaining? Bargaining for bribe is not that, you are not paying your duty.
I don't give you 1K, so you tell me, no, I give her 1,000. Mama, where they carry the bag, they go now. No, leave her here. Mama, stop. I don't want to be rude, I beg. I don't want to be rude, please. No, rude. Why are you doing this now? Call your OC, call your OC now. Give me 1,000. For what? Mama, I don't want to be rude, I beg. Go ahead. I don't want to be rude. Go ahead. What you sow is what you reap. Go ahead. I don't want to sow anything. What you sow is what you reap. Go ahead. How can you give 1,000 for what? I don't even pay 5,000. Come down to 2.
Did you see how the guy was bargaining with her? So they have a price tag for somebody that has come into the country legally, that has come into the country with his or her own luggages. What they do, this particular video you saw, is that once you come out, they will stand in front of the gates, the entrance of the exit of where you're going to exit, entrance or exit, let's exit because you're going out. They will stand at the exit there and they will station themselves, like 3 of them. One here, then you meet the second one, the third one. The first one will ask you for your tags. When you give them the tags, mind you, they have people working for them, like I said. Those ones will be the one that will say, let me help you to push your trolleys. And those ones will be telling you, just give them whatever you have so that they will let you go. It's unfortunate that this has been happening for a very long time. Like you saw this man, that happened to me too. Immediately I got to the last one. You know the first one, they will ask you, Madam, what do you get for us now? Anything for your... And these are women. Well-to-do. Even when you look at them, they look so clean. With their uniform. The saddest part of it is that they have their uniform on. Nigerian Immigration Services. They have their uniforms on. Nigerian Customs uniform. They have it on. And then they will start asking you, help your people now. Just the way the police do on the road. We have called out police officers so many times because those ones, it's with the gun. It's you or your life. If you don't give me 50 naira or 200 naira. I've been accosted before in Nigeria when I went. I shared the story with us. Even though we didn't do anything, we were in the car because they said we parked in the wrong place. They came in like this, like robbers. I was scared for my life because of gun. So just the same thing they are doing there in the airport. This one is organized crime. Because definitely the officers, their OCs or whatever they say, know about all these things. And they do it with impunity. So corruption is now the order of the day. It has always been anyway. But I thought they said we wanted to, change all and make everything better for us. But it's getting worse. You will see them live and direct asking you, negotiating with you about the price you're going to give them, the money you're going to give them. Do you have to give us something? It's like you are obliged to do it. Why are they asking you for that money? You know, when you bring in something, I know when I order things from abroad here, the customs will ask for duties on these things I have. Do you understand? So anything that comes into this country, they have for they ask for duties. I remember in Ireland, my friend traveled to the US. And when she was coming back, she bought designer glasses, designer bags, especially bags. She bought them to sell. On her way back to Ireland, that's Dublin, the customs haven't checked through what she has. I guess it was scanned or something. I don't know how they did it. They found out that she had designer branded stuff there for sale, not for personal use, for sale, because she had them in large quantities with tags. So once you're coming into our own airport, that's in Dublin, and you have those tags and they are for sale, I think you have to pay some duties. She didn't pay for duties. Yes, Auntie Fatima said, even if you tell them you don't have naira, bring euro now, will they spend now? How the stupid people, did you hear that? Auntie Fatima Johnson said, even though if you tell them you don't have naira, they tell you they take dollars, they take pounds. Whoa, no duty. So like I said, I want to pin her. Like I said, so her own was, seized at that airport because she confirmed to them this about 4 or 5 luggages of designer bags that she sells. But she knows herself that bringing such into that country, you have to pay the duties to the government. Remember, that duty goes directly to the government's purse. Unlike this one. So that one was seized from her. And then she had to pay the duties and all that. And that is why most of the things we bring in here, you pay higher because of duties and all that. Now, exactly what they're trying to do over in my own country. But unfortunately, that money doesn't go to the government. No. It goes directly into the pockets of the officers and their bosses. They stand there with no shame at all. Now tell me, I'm bringing in my stuff. I'm a citizen of that country. I've traveled for about 10, 15 years. Or even if I go every year. And I'm coming into my country with gifts to give people. I'm coming into my country with all the things that I'm going to wear. Look, most of you in Nigeria, when you see us coming and we are removing tags, that is not how we do it here abroad. We don't wear it like that every day. It's just that we have come home to do shakara. So definitely you want to look good. You want people to see that you're just coming from abroad. So most of all the things you're going to see us bring in are new things, new stuff for us, for our personal use and things as gifts. Because most of us will not come home and come with 2 bags. That's the 25 kg or 24 kgs full of things to sell. No. If I'm going to spend 3 weeks in Nigeria with my 2 baggages, with my 23 kgs, will be full of shoe and bag, will be full of designer bags for myself, my personal use, will be full of Primark tops and trousers that I will wear, and that jeans, and Shein gown. So they are not for sale. Anything I'm going to sell, I will have, cargoed it to Nigeria, and that is what most Nigerians do. And these custom officers, these immigration officers, they know the truths. That these things, you're coming with, of course, you're allowed your 22, 23 kgs, and you're coming into the country, you're going to dress up to kill. Because you want all the boys that want to lap your to see that you're a fine girl like you, okay? So I have to just do extra miles. Let me take my tea. Go and get tea. Go extra miles to buy all these things that I want to change with. And then they will now stop you. And that's when you get to the last one. Madam, what do you have there? The last one, I knew it because it's going right from where I had stamped my passport. When you're going home, for you Nigerians that you're here, once they are stamping your passport, where do you come bring now? Where are you coming from? UK. Well done. Well done, madam. Where do you come bring for your boys now? Now here we do. You find well. No professionalism in them at all. Where is the training you're getting, my dears? Our Nigerian immigration officers, our custom officers, where is the training you come aboard to get? Hey, you're welcome. Wait till you come bring for your boys now. Yeah. How many weeks you want to stay here? Then they stamp you. And then, like me, I always have that straight face. Sorry. Yeah. I'm coming from UK. And then I just take anything for us, nothing, sorry. I go with my straight face. And then you get to the next one. Those ones are the boys that will help you to carry. Let me carry, and all those stuff. You know, hustlers, Nigeria, with the hustle well, not be anything, not be big deal. Accepted your hustlers. And then the next one are those ones that will tell you, okay, let me see your tag. They want to look at your tag to ensure that you have the correct luggage. Look, most of them don't even look well. That tag is that tag that's been given to you. You know, they'll put one on your luggage, the luggage you're going to carry, and then the other ones. Oluwaseyi Fele, I am telling them. In fact, do you know? It's so funny that it's always scary to even allow them to go alone. It's as that it's not even the real criminals out there. It's the criminals even within the airports that we are talking about now. You are right. We need to let them know what they will see when they get there. They should envisage it that, look, when I get... Because it will be strange for our children. These children are brought up here. They all grew up here. They were born here. Or some of them that have been taken right from when they were children. And then they are going to your country. They have been used to... These children go abroad everywhere. In fact, in a year, these our children, our abroad-based children, they go abroad, they go for holidays like 10 times in a year. The way they go on holidays. So it will be strange for them, very strange for them when they go to Nigeria and experience this kind of things. So that's why we have to let them know that this is a country that when you get there, expect miracles. However, by calling all those people out, maybe we can change some things with Nigeria system. Because we travel abroad. The way this man has exposed this person, this particular officer, if everyone continues to expose them, and they will become unfortunate at the end of the day. They will not check that tag well. They won't look at the tag. You know, you're showing them your own tag. to ensure that it's the same thing with the one you are trying to push your load. That is why you're always missing loads. Because their duty is to ensure, those ones in the middle, is to ensure that what you are not taking somebody else's luggage. But because of the money they want to take from you, they are not even bothered, but they just look, okay, maybe your name starts from O, they look at O, that's B, and that's all. That's why missing luggages. Because somebody else will carry my own luggage, I will carry another person's luggage for Nigeria. And then when you now get to the last one that you're about to go out, you have seen your family members out there. Auntie Kawaya, come, welcome, Auntie, come. They are waiting for you. They are waving at you. You're looking at them, life and death. These people are there. The customs, or we say immigration, customs that way. And they will look at you and say, yes. And that is this particular woman you have seen. This officer that has been exposed to the whole world. They will now say, yes, what do you call carry? Who has this? Can you open your bag? How can you tell me to open my bag? When I'm about to just step out to my country. You know I'm a Nigerian. I'm not coming in with drugs. Anyway, that would have been checked with your equipment and all that before I even get to your last one that I'm coming out. All you want to see is what I have there. They will ask you this question. What do you have there? Like I said, I have a straight face when I'm with them and I say, yes, my personal use. My jewelries, my dresses, and they are my personal use, for my personal use. And they tell you, hey, okay, open them. Open them to see my panties, to see my bras, or what? And then when you open to them, they open it and see. You get new things there. This is how they do it. So embarrassingly, they talk to you anyhow. They have no manners of approach. You even get new things. Madam, you go give us something. Initially, they will make it look like a friendly kind of approach. Madam, you go give us something. New things. You even get this one Apollo. Madam, you go give us you even get glasses, maybe Valentino. They don't know that you're going to say this Valentino. You don't give us auntie. And then when you look at them and say, no, they are for my personal use, they will now look at you. But madam, you know, say now new things with this. You know, see sticker there. Now new things. Yes, they are for my personal use. Okay, what do you go give your sisters now? Now here with this since morning. Give us anything. Like my auntie said, even when you tell them you don't have naira, they tell you, we accept you, we accept dollars, we accept pounds. You don't even know who is with you. You don't know who you're talking to. You have the uniform. You're representing our government. You're representing Nigeria with that uniform of yours. But you're quick to beg for money. You do it to foreigners. They do it to citizens. They don't care who you are. It's so shameful. When you tell them, I don't have, they start arguing with you. They tell you, then you go and pay more. Because I'm going to take, I will seize everything. I'll take it to my oga. Then you will pay more. So if you're naive, if you're somebody that feels like, you're threatened, you give them anything. Or you just don't want to waste your time. You just say, okay, take, go. This woman was asking as low as 3,000 naira. 3,000 naira. I know some of us will say, yes now, because they are hungry. The government is not paying them well. The minimum wage is bad. Are you saying that here that we have, people are saying, even here abroad, in the UK here, people still complain about the police salary. They feel the police are not well paid enough. But how many times have you seen our police on the streets of my place or whatever, asking directly from citizens, what do you get for us? They are here to protect lives and properties. If somebody that is being paid to protect your lives and properties are out there asking for bribe from those that are protecting, so what job do they do? Nothing. They are not out there for anything. You can't tell me that our Nigerian custom services or our Nigerian immigration are not paying them well. And they go there every day. Do you know how much they even make without anybody, without them asking? People give them. They have the opportunity of being tipped. But they have taken it upon themselves to always ask without shame or fear. They want to ask you as if it is the entitlement rights. It is their entitlement. That is what bothers me. It is that entitlement culture of you must give. So now what people do, if you are going to Nigeria, it's so unfortunate that this madam, you got what you have been waiting for. Because this is not the first time they are doing it. You can imagine negotiating as if you are negotiating with àwọn agbomobomo. Give me 5,000. She asked as low as 5,000. And then she went to, okay, give me 3,000. And the man said, I have only 1,000. And she said, no, then you have to go to my guy. And she sees it's good. And that is what they do. They will start pushing your trolley to their office. Because they know you have no choice. This has to stop. If our Nigerian government really want to be serious about tackling this issue in the airports, they have to do it right. This has to stop. If, like this video that they've seen now, I bet you, they will caution themselves for the next 1, 2, 3 months. After that, they will start all over again. Because they feel, time don't pass, they don't forget. This is going viral now because the person involved recorded this sin. How many of us have been victims of these people? How many of you have been victims of immigration officers or custom officers, police in the airport stealing your stuff? How many of you in Nigeria? So the only way we have is to get ourselves. They can, Auntie Fatima said they cannot change. I hope they can change. Because like I said, it's just for this period that they have been caught. One will behave like good children. They won't do that for the next few months. After that, they start all over again. Sure, Nigerian government will continue to look at them and let them stain us the more. Don't we have cameras all over? Like Nigeria, British police here, they have camera on their tag here. That camera records everything that occurs between yourself and them. Whatever you're doing with them, the Nigerian, the British police sees it in their office. So there is no way they can even change any story that you have told. It's being recorded live and direct. You cannot bribe them. Because everything, your conversation with them is being recorded. Live. People in the office are seeing everything between the two of you. Or between, within wherever they are. Whatever action they take, or inaction, are being monitored somewhere. Do we not have that? Nigerian government. All we have is the money to embezzle, to do this, to ensure that things are put right and we don't disgrace our generation out there. Disgrace our country. You confronted Olubunmi Oguntoye said, I confronted one of them a few years ago and they let me be. Because you were able to, because some of us will just say, just take, go. But me, I don't give. You can't force me to give you. Because you're being paid. That's why you're there. If you're not being paid and you're not happy with your job, then resign and look for something else if you're not being paid. Why would you be there? And then you are disgracing yourself by asking for 1,000 to 2,000. Now, the Nigerian custom now, immigration, they are now putting it. We are looking into the matter as if they didn't know that was happening before. Buy your glasses. So this is Valentino. You can use it for your recommended glasses. That's what Ajoke is doing. I sell glasses. So that I don't go and take bribe. Buy your Valentino. It's beautiful. You want to come out classy, beautiful. Then to Nigerian governments. That is for individuals working for governments. Know that that uniform you're wearing represents the government. So whatever you do, your action or inaction will have an adverse effect on that government. You're working for Nigeria. Olubumi, if we could land in the UK without anyone asking for money, why in my own country? That is the shameful thing there. And they don't do it to us alone. When they see white people, Oyibo, they will start asking for money. Shamefully, begging them for money. They have been recorded severally. And I'm still concerned that even after being recorded, like I said, this will just, they will just behave themselves for a few months. After that, they come back to their right senses, to their normal way. It's becoming a norm for them to beg for money. When you are traveling, right from when they are weighing your goods, they are begging you for money. The person out there, those ones, I want tickets, those ones that will look at your tickets, that's the tickets people working, the tickets, they are out there for their pockets. When you go to police station to report, police return the victim to suspects. Bello Ladejobi, you are not lying, ma. It's so shameful. Once you leave those ones with the checking your luggage to ensure that you don't have more than 23 kg, even those ones they get money, they get paid, they get bribe. You have to bribe them so that they will allow your goods to go. On your way, no matter how tired you are, you know what it takes. After being, dragged for carrying too many loads and you have more than 23 kg, you remove this, you remove that, you're going in, you are tired, exhausted, you still get in there. For you to go in, they will say they are checking things. Before getting into the plane itself, they will check you like 4 times. Check your breast, check your nose, then they start checking your luggage that has been checked in before. They'll start looking at it one by one. One even carried my pants that day. And I intentionally left that pants there. You want to go and check in to board. At the entrance of you getting into the plane, people are there checking in and they're looking at everything that you have in there. It's so exhausting. Nigerian government, please help us to look at it, look into that. Kilo shele, kilo wagon, kilo sonu lara yin. Sincerely, ma. She took my pants that day and did like this. And then she took another one because I intentionally left them up there like. But unfortunately, they were not dirty ones. I should have left the dirty ones there so that she can push and look at, put her hand. Anyway, they have gloves. But at least that here, Koko Musike, Kilele, how got Tazon Sinimu. Kiwa momo, kiloko pata to ti, to go je tata temi o, pata àwọn ọmọ Ìsàlẹ̀ ni ìlú mi yẹn, kiloko wọn jọ, ki momo ko pata jọ. Kinda pata jọ fún wọn. Hello, caller. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ekalema. Ami o.
Ekalema.
Yes, sir.
Ọlọ́run ajẹ́ kó gbọ́, ẹ wò. Ó ní ìgbà kan tí mo kó àwọn ọmọ mi lọ sílé, I think 3 years ago. Honestly speaking, unfortunately, I lọ pẹ̀lú expired Nigerian passport. And we have US passport. Àfi wọlé, ìgbà tá wọlé ló yẹ ká ní problem o. But ẹni tó check wá in orí ẹ̀ pé ó mọ̀ pé because mo ti print àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ pé a lè lo Nigeria because I real passport ṣe. Okay, a wọlé nígbà tá wá fẹ́ jáde. Unfortunately, àwọn ọmọ ẹ ló ń dá lọ, àwa sì dúró, a sì ní 2 weeks, a máa fi dúró káwọn máa lọ lé padà. Tí ẹ bá ní nǹkan tó ń fi ojú àwọn ọmọ mi rí. Kò ṣe máa sọ. Mo èèyàn kan tó wá gbé mi wọlé pé kí lè bá àwọn yẹn dé inú, kí make sure pé wọ́n wọnú lọ lọ́hùn, kí n tó fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ because àbúrò wọn tẹ̀lé wọn. Ṣé mo pé ibi tó le dé lára àwọn immigration yìí ó fún mi ní account number nígbà tí mo sọ pé mi ní náírà.
Kábíyèsí o. You can see how implicating that can be.
Ó kọ account number fún mi. Ó was like, oh no, I miss flight yet. Tí mi bá send owó. Ó ní ó ṣe mọ̀ pé mi ò dẹ̀ ní fẹ́ kọ́ miss flight ọmọ mẹ́ta. Mo ní ma ti wọ́n ti ma fi ṣe another kini. Ó frustrate wa fi pé mo pariwo orí mi fẹ́ dàrú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ. Kò sí ìjà tí mi jà tán. Mo wá rí kó dàbí pé ọmọ miss flight yìí tó tọ́. Mo ní mi ní náírà. Mo ti gbé báàgì mi sílẹ̀ níta. Mo ṣe fọwọ́ kọ account number. Mo how stupid they are. Mo wá gbà kanu, mo wá nice, mo wá gbà kanu. Màmá ní pé kò le tó yẹ, pé kò bá máa stress nígbà tó mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ó wá fún mi láka. Mo ní kó má worry, mo ní nísinsìnyí ó ní kí lọ send 100,000.
Can you imagine?
Mo ní mo ti gbọ́ pé kó jẹ́ kí n bọ́sà pé nígbà tí fẹ́ tẹ̀lé àwọn ọmọ yẹn, mo drop bag mi síta fún ọkọ mi pé mo ń bọ̀. Mo wá bọ́ síta, mo má account number yẹn, mo wá fi hàn ọkọ mi. Mo ní just look at this nítorí Ọlọ́run. Níbo ni ìlú yìí ń lọ? Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ròyìn nǹkan tó ń fojú àwọn orí nígbà táwọn dénú tó. Wọ́n ló wá bá wọn. Nígbà táwọn ọmọ tó máa ti check wọn tó máa ti board gangan.
Yes.
Wọ́n sọ pé your parents are liars. Ó ní pé your parents are liars. Ó bí ọmọ mi, mo ní ọmọ 18 years old kan. Ó wá bí ọmọ yẹn pé ọmọ ọdún mélòó lọmọ yẹn ní pé tí ó ní you are a liar. You like your parents. You don't look like 18. You are 25. You know I'm 18. You can see my passport. You have my passport with you. You have my passport. My age is there. Only you are a liar. You are lying like your parents. Ìlú yẹn ti bàjẹ́ Ọlọ́run. Tẹ́jẹ́ sọ kò ń ká mi lára ní mi lè gbàgbé experience yẹn ti máa fi kú.
It's an experience. Auntie, can you imagine? Kẹ wá gba account yẹn kẹ wá lọ report ẹ̀. Kí ló fún yín lákàntì fún?
Wá ní wọ́n report wọn.
Wọ́n lọ fi yà jẹ wọn.
Ọlọ́run àbára tún ló yẹ ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ ṣáà jẹ́ ká máa sọ lọ bá bí Ọlọ́run lè fọwọ́ tọ́ wọn lọ́kọ̀ lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan because yóò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tí yóò máa ṣe. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́.
Yes ma, God bless you ma. Thank you so much, I appreciate ma. Ẹ ṣé ma. Ṣé imagine, and then the way they will talk to you, you can imagine telling a daughter that you are lying like your mother. Is that not an insult to that child? Will that child forget that experience, or the children will they forget that experience? Their own country. We are calling all our people to come home. The country is good. Come back home. But they are going home. See what the children are experiencing. You can imagine the experience. Hello, ma.
Hello.
Yes, ma.
Èmi náà la experience country.
Tẹ̀fẹ̀ṣíà.
Ìjọ náà mo lọ Nàìjíríà ní ìtẹ̀mọ́ nǹkan tó sún mi. N bá dẹ̀ ra apple tí mi kì í jẹ́ bí on a normal day. Bá dẹ̀ ra apple yẹn pé àwọn ará Èkó kólóbó báyìí náà ń tà fún wọn. Àwọn eléyìí dẹ̀ tó fi mo bá kàn rà. Ó yára apple náà wọ $10. Ó wá jẹ́ inú àlọ́gẹ̀ mi ló wà. Ìgbà tí wá dé Muritala náà bá ṣẹ́ẹ̀kì náà bá ní mo kó apple wọlé. Mo ní apple tó wà lórí ìta. Mo kàn rárá fáwọn ọ̀nà normal day mi kì í jẹ́ níbi tí mo ti ń bọ̀ tó ti gbẹ lẹ́yà. Lọ́ba ní kí ni máa fáwọn, mo ní èlò láàpù náà. Lọ́ba ní mi jẹ wá, mo jẹ ṣe ń bọ̀ ní mi ní náírà. Mo ní òkè, mo ní máa fún wọn ní nǹkan, mo ní kó jẹ́ kí n rọ́kọ mi ń ta. Ló bá ló ti òkè mi gbé ápù yẹn sílẹ̀.
Can you imagine?
Mo ní ṣé ápù yìí? Ó ní kí n gbélẹ̀, mo ní mi ní gbélẹ̀. Ó ní máa gbélẹ̀, mo ní òkè ó mọ nǹkan. Máa gbé ápù yìí sílẹ̀, bọ́sẹ̀ ẹ̀yin náà ò ní jẹ́ mo bá da gbogbo ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Lí àláìbá ọ̀bẹ ń bá fẹsẹ̀ fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ dà.
Can you imagine?
Wọ́n fẹsẹ̀ fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ dànù.
Pé màá kúkú bàjẹ́. Ajá fún yín.
Mo fẹ́ fún àwọn èèyàn pé kán wo mo bá fẹsẹ̀ fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ dànù. Nọ́mbà ní Madam, why do you do that? Mo ní kò cost mi ní kankan because mi ò kí ń jẹ́ báàpù tí ò wọ $10.
Mo rà fáwọn èèyàn.
Mo rà fáwọn èèyàn ni. Mo fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ dànù síbẹ̀ ni. Tèmi náà bá dé kò tí bá ti dé ọ̀dọ̀ wọn báyìí máa ń le jù mí ni. Ilẹ̀ mú bọ̀ àlàáfíà ni. Kò jù yẹn náà lọ, nǹkan tí máa ń sọ fún wọn nìyẹn.
It's terrible.
Wọ́n á máa ṣe bíi pé àwọn míì wà nínú wọn tó ń travel o tí wọn dà wọ́n láàmú níbi táwọn ń lọ. Wọ́n ètò jẹ́ táwa bá dé Nàìjíríà lẹ́ máa tú gbogbo ẹrù mọ́ àwọn ọlọ́jà. Ṣáwọn ọlọ́jà ò kì í kágò ẹrù wọn ni.
Ó terrible.
Nǹkan tó yẹ kán máa ṣe fún wọn náà ṣe fún wọn yẹn.
Ó better.
Nǹkan tó yẹ kán máa ṣe. Wọ́n tiẹ̀ wá lójú ti àtòyìnbó àti gbogbo ẹ̀.
Ó máa straight away ni. Ó máa straight away béèrè owó lọ́wọ́ yín ni.
Tí owó tó ń sọ fún wọn ò bá tó wọn mọ̀ jẹ́ wá ṣẹ́kúnṣẹ́.
Olè ló ń ṣe wá.
Ìlú wo náà ti ń sanwó tó tó wọn fún wọn? Ibi báyìí gan-an sanwó tó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ náà là ń rún mọ́ nìyẹn. Wọ́n máa ń rò pé bóyá gbogbo owó ilé ayé lè rò lóyìnbó ti pa ni. Kọ́ máa ṣe fún wọn, kọ́ continue láti máa ṣe fún wọn. Bóyá wọ́n á súnkì.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma, ẹ ṣé gan ma. God bless you. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. Yes, it's always like that. People have different experience. I wonder all our children, you can imagine when they experience this first time, do you think it goes away from them? That memory lingers on in their heads. Like, if you go to Nigeria, this stress. I mean, you can imagine for somebody, one of our children that has never been there, they get there and they say, give us something. That one will just give them $200 or $300 because and they will think it's right. It is not. They will stress it so much, going in, coming out. Why? Let us all have this kind of, because I don't know how this person was able to record them. When they know that they are being recorded, or even if you don't let them know that you're recording them, they will behave themselves. Now that, at least, it's an awareness now for us to be Nigerians, immigration officers, police officers, custom officers, you are being recorded unknowingly because people are tired of your rubbish. They are tired of unprofessionalism you put into your jobs. They are tired of your corruption. We need to work together and make Nigeria work well. Hello, ma.
Hello, Judge. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma. You're right.
Is it possible if you can take me off speaker because I want to share my own experience as well?
No, it's for us to all learn now. Because if I take you off speaker, nobody knows who you are, so you can just share it.
Yeah, well, I've had experienced something similar to that as well. The last time I went home, for 4 weeks or so, then on my way coming back to London, I got to the airport, I took some noodles and everything. And then one immigration or custom officer, a man and one, saw it and everything. And then he was asking me a question that, do they allow things like this in London? And I said, yes.
Yes.
The next thing, he was asking me a stupid question that, do I have a certificate and a license for what I carried? And I was like, excuse me, I beg your pardon. He was telling me that I need to have a certificate and a license.
Can I ask you, ma, did you pack the whole Nigeria? Were you coming here to sell it?
I didn't pack the whole thing. And I just simply told him that, you know what, go upstairs and tell your boss to write it down for me, or else I won't leave this place. And one custom officer like that one female, the way she was like, that woman, please, I don't remember talking to you. So just stay out of this. Unless you want to see the other side of me. And I made it clear that the next time you see me and you pull this stunt with me, you see me in my true colors. You think I'm like other passengers that you can harass? Even him himself, he was looking at me, he was saying it in Yoruba. As for the one you're talking about, I saw it yesterday. I saw it on someone's Instagram yesterday. I love the way the guy, he disgraced the woman. Very shameless elderly woman.
It's really bad. It's so unfortunate.
Yeah, now maybe when they start exposing them, then they will put a stop to their nonsense.
They should. Thank you very much, ma. Thank you.
All right, ma'am.
God bless you. So many people have had a bad experience with Nigerian immigration, Nigerian police, Nigerian custom officers, because of bribe. So we have to put a stop on it. And for our Nigerian government, please, their shame is shaming us. Look into that. You have those ones, the DGs and all that. What are they doing there? If they are not looking deeply into the corruption that has eaten deeply in that in those systems. What are they doing? Don't forget, CQ Avon, they are doing their 50%. This is their lush cream for ebony skin like me. They have their lush face cream. They have their 18-karat gold scrub. This scrub is 100% wow. And they have their glow oil. That is why Ajoke is glowing. www.cqavon.com www.cqbeautyavon.com www.cqbeautyavon.com. They are doing the 50% now and it's ending 30th of this month. my end in the end of December is Christmas bonus, is Christmas discount sale. Please take that opportunity and buy from them. Now, let's talk about the second topic. It's still about corruption. It's still about holding on to power until you permit. You remember during Yar'Adua period, when President Yar'Adua was the president of Nigeria as at that time, he was very, very sick. President Yar'Adua, I don't think that man had a beautiful time ruling that country, even though they said he had a very good plan for Nigeria. But unfortunately, he spends most of his time on hospital bed abroad here. And the same with what's that man's name? Buhari, President Buhari too. He was always out on health matters, always abroad when he was there. Look, no one is perfect. Health is wealth, and there's no way you cannot, be sick all through your lifetime. One way or the other, you might have cold, you might have leg pain, and as we go older, so many things comes out from our system and we become sick. So sickness is no big deal. Even Joe Biden, I don't think that man is even finding it funny, being an elderly man. So when that man too was there, let's use Yar'Adua as as an example now. That man was sick for a very long time. They covered it for us like no man business. The wife and everyone, the cabals were ruling the country. We did not know because they just said, people, we shall not relinquish power. We must hold on to power by all means. The same thing has happened to Akeredolu, Governor Akeredolu of Ondo State. Ondo ni one now. Akeredolu. Unfortunately, we know that Akeredolu has been very sick for a very long time. In fact, his sickness, 2 years, sickness. I think he has cancer, bowel cancer or something. I don't know what he has, but he's got cancer. And then he's been out of the office for almost the whole time that he has been the governor of that country, of that state. We have had time when they said Betty was the one ruling. That's the wife. Betty, the wife, and our child, our son or something. So that they have been the one ruling that state. We've had series of fights between the governor and the wife, the governor's wife, that's Betty, and supposedly girlfriend of the man who is aspiring to be a governor. And a lot of buzz goes that even the girl was doing jazz. That's the lady in question was doing jazz to Governor Lowo, Betty. A lot of things. But why are we here today is the fact that this man came back about a month ago or so, or 2 months. They said he was okay and he's back to office. All along, the Constitution, Nigerian Constitution states that when a governor is sick or unable to perform his duties, his deputy steps in to take over his job. That is what the Constitution says. And that is what we have been waiting for a very long time. That is why you have a deputy. The deputy governor's job, they are like shadow governors. They are there. In case anything happens to the governor, they take over the activities of the governor, which includes all activities of his duties. Now, this man has been sick for a very long time. The governor and the family, that's Betty, and they have been having issues for a very long time. That's the deputy governor and the family and the assembly, all the people, whatever legislators, and they've been having issues because this man, it's the party members now and the family that wants to hold on to that power by all means. The same man, this very good man, people said is a fantastic man, That's the governor himself. That even when Yaradua was sick that time, he was the one campaigning against that why would this man not leave power? If you know you are not able to perform your duty, then leave. Let somebody else do it. That same man, his family have been framing it to look like his health can carry it. Health Akeredolu Ogbemo for a very long time. He has been sick off and on, and they have pretended to the whole country, to the state, that he's been doing well and he can still perform his duties. Now, they have cried out to governor, to the people have cried out that please, Jagaban, please wade in. That's the president of this country, to wade in and ensure that they install the deputy governor to become the governor, to perform the duty until this man comes back. He's been asked to leave now. He's going back to, he's coming back abroad to look after his health. What am I saying? Why is it that the family will want somebody to die in power? Even when you know your husband is dying for Betsy, or your father is dying, you just want to, you don't care what people say or how that man feels. You have been using his hand to sign contracts out. They have been using his, forging contracts, forging signatures. It is as bad as that. Why is it that our leaders want to die in power no matter what? Even when they are, they want to die in power. When you know you cannot do it again. I am very sure this family knows that it is the deputy governor's job. They have not allowed the deputy governor to take over because they know what it is. Why would it be like that? How long are we going to do that like that? A governor that has been sick. Look at during the time of Yaradua. Yaradua couldn't, I'm sure as at that time they were signing all these things. He had lost his memory. But they will still make him to sign things. The cabals, they are everywhere. These cabals are in the state houses. So they know the job. They know that that man cannot do it. But they will still want to die in power. There they be them power aralu. So salary fan aralu. It being power aralu. But you care less about that. All you want is just hold on to it. Whether people are dying, whether people are killing themselves, Okay, ma. Okay, ma. I'll call you after the show. Yeah, we talk about that. Thank you. I've seen your request, ma. Our leaders are selfish. Our leaders, in fact, self-centered. They are even wicked. They think more about their own pockets than the ordinary citizen of that country. Because what can an ailing man do on his bed? You know this man needs proper medical attention. Yeah, they are very greedy. Thank you, Lubumi. He needs proper medical attention. But because of your greed, you will not allow him to go and have it. Because you know the moment he leaves the state, it's open to the deputy governor. The deputy governor takes over. But you don't want him to leave it. You want to hold on to it till he dies. You subject that man to ridicule. Because people are feeling like, what is wrong with? Is it not the same man that was condemning Yaradua's own when he was there? Because if somebody can come out publicly to say, look, why? What is happening? Your health cannot carry this. Baba, Yaradua, go and sit down. And this same man is sick, and you're allowing him to die in that power. The moment we know that coming into power is not for us to come and, take over everything. It's for us to come and save the country, save the people. Once you know that you're a servant, maybe we'll get better in our policies, in our politics in Nigeria. People want to go in by all means because they know that is an avenue to enrich themselves. Whichever way. They want to enrich themselves. Akeredolu is dying. He's still dying in power. Show the bàtọ́ bá fi wheelchair gbé wọn lọ sí orí pẹpẹ kẹ́ tó mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti ń kú lọ ni. Let the man go and have proper medical attention. Thank God they want to know gbé wọn lọ lẹ́yìn ṣá. And I hope that Deputy Governor will be allowed to do his job. Because that's what the Constitution says. It's not that the wife will take over when their husband dies. Or when the husband is sick. No. They are for bedroom or whatever they are doing. They are not officially the governor of that state. We can see now that our president's children are over everywhere now. Thank God. I like Sheyi Tinubu, they call him first son. And then mommy, auntie, Yaloja is the queen of Nigeria now. She entered into an hall and they said, yay, here comes the queen of Nigeria, the first daughter of the president of Nigeria. Olubunimi Ologuntoye said he was the director campaign for Jagaban in Southeast. Oh, Southwest. Okay, ma. You know, so are you saying, God forbid, Baba becomes sick? Is it Sheyi that will take over? Abi? No, now. It doesn't work like that. Officially, they are supposed to be at home doing their thing, but they are working with Baba. I guess they have their own, whatever pets they are doing. You know, they have pet projects they're doing to ensure that Nigeria works out. You understand? Because we want Nigeria to work out. So we can see that Yaloja is now the first daughter of the country. She's the queen of the country. If Yaloja becomes the queen, you this anchor man that was hyping Yaloja. If Yaloja is the queen of Nigeria, what happens to Auntie Remi Tinubu? So Auntie Remi Tinubu is no more the queen. It's not the queen. She's not the queen. And then power. All we want is goodness for Nigeria. All we want is betterment of Nigeria. All we want is everything working for Nigeria. We want all the basic amenities to work for our country. We want good water. We want good rail services. We want good road services, good transportation, food. Christmas is all about, it's about to eat us now. We don't even know that Christmas is around the corner because people are hungry. Everything has skyrocketed to billion. You can't go to market and buy, you know. So we were talking today and they said the rika of beans is now 5,000 naira. So I don't know how much it used to be, but obviously it must have been like 2,500 or 3,000 because it's now it has doubled or tripled, and that is for beans. Not to talk of rice. They said the bag of rice is now about 65,000 naira. What is the government doing to ensure that they look straihtly into this? Because when it's a biba help the students that are doing agriculture, the agricultural students in universities. Invest in agriculture. Let them come out. Because why you don't see people that studied agriculture going into agricultural whatever is because there is no support from the government. They will still come out and become bankers. They'll be looking for banking jobs. They'll be looking for other jobs, white-collar jobs, because there is no support for them. If we invest so much in our agriculture, look into what you can do to improve agricultural system, I think it will be better because that is why you can see them 24/7 on TikTok. They are the ones trolling people. They are the ones on all social media platforms. TikTok now, you can see, that is why you can see all of them there, because that's the only way they can make money. Whatsoever they get little stipends, they spend. And that is why you are getting all this ebu, ekpe, àwọn ọmọ aláta, àwọn ọmọ ẹlẹ́ran, they are there. Because kò sí nǹkan tó máa jẹ. That is the only way they can make their own money. Let the government look into that for us. That is that. Now, let's talk about Ooni of Ife. Kábíyèsí o, kádé pẹ́ lórí, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, kí òkìní, kí rùkẹ̀rẹ̀ kó dòkìní. Mo ní ọmọdé lẹ fi joyè, ẹ fàgbà, ẹ fi èrìgì, ẹ fi jobi. Àbí, pẹ́ bí àwọn ará wájú ṣe pẹ́. Yes, there is a trending video of our Ooni of Ife in his own palace. This has been condemned by, I saw it on Gistlover. And why I'm going to play this is the fact that I got to say different comments on this particular video. The video is about our king sitting elegantly, majestically on his throne. And then this man, who looks like an abroad man, pouring money into his life. And people have said, why to do only oba wa lórí báyìí? Oh my God. A lot of mixed feelings about this video. But I'll let you watch the video so that you will understand where we are coming from. That is the king sitting down. That's the man. It will start all over again and then you'll see how it started. I watched it. To me, it might not be anything. To some people, it is a big deal for them. Look at that. That is the king. That's what I call the bill That's how it started. Because some videos will have been taken off, I don't know. But this is what Gistlover posted. Now, for you on our platform, you know that Ooni is one of our favorites. No matter how you look at him.
There, your alarm set for tomorrow at 7 a.m.
I got me 7. Okay, 7 in my charge. You know, Ooni of Ife is one of the kings that we fear so much on this platform. We love so much. We honor so much. And we are not part of those that will, bring him down in any way. But when we see what is wrong, we are able to talk against that. When I saw this video, I went into it and I'm like, so many of these videos, when you see them, some things might have been cut off from there. It might have been that this man had prostrated to the king before he started paying him the money. It might have been that they've had a good time sitting together and he was about to go. And then he says, hey boys, give me money, let me pay to my king. Do you understand? Boya àlejò àjòjì tó wọlé. Boya video ti wà tí ó ti tó ti jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún ọba tó ti kí ọba tí ó ti ṣe the normal thing téèyàn ń ṣe fún ọba aládé. Tó ti jọ jókòó, tó ti jọ ṣọ̀wẹ̀wẹ̀, tó ti ṣeré, tí ó ti wá fẹ́ máa lọ, tó wá wò pé ẹ jẹ́ kí n dá bàbá ní ọlá kí n fún wọn ní nǹkan. But people are still saying no. Even though that video might not be a complete video, it's still wrong for him to stand up like the king was sitting down. Ọba jókòó, ó dúró lórí ọba, ó dẹ̀ ná owó. We have seen where the king, though a lot of mixed reactions on this. Some said, to me, like I said, I don't have the full video. So that's the scenario I've given. It might have been that they've had a good time of him, dobalaying for the king. We remember that there is a video they brought out that time that they said Governor Adeleke shunned the king. Do you remember that video? That was a big lie. We saw later, Dele Momodu now gave us a full video where we saw him going directly, first and foremost, to greet the king before even greeting any other person. And then, you know, back to the king and all that. But they cut it and made it look as if Governor Adeleke shunned the king. And people were saying that king, you know, he goes out a lot and all that. Anyways, that is that. Like I said, is a young king. He tries as much as possible to bring people together. So that could be why he goes out a lot. And then, aside from that, people tend to cut videos that you don't even understand what has happened on it. Then the only one you're going to pick is the one you're going to be talking about. You are forgetting that something must have happened before that time. Do you understand? So the same thing, like I said, that's why I cannot judge this video very well until we see the full video where maybe the guy had prostrated or whatsoever. However, this guy might be an Igbo guy. He might be even a black British that doesn't even know our culture, or America. I've forgotten the black Americans. So we don't know who he is. He might not even be a Nigerian at all. I might not even know our culture at all. However, like I said, it's another time for people to let him know this is the way we spray the king. I've seen people saying they can't do that to Oba Bini. They can do that to Oba Bini if the person coming in, maybe it's not even, he might, or like in Benin Kingdom, I could see that they can't even get close to the man anyway in the first place. You can see the way they round them up, or the MSS style. So, let's say about Benin, Jingo. So for our own king, I guess people need to let people coming in to say the king, to let them know what our culture entails. That, look, Tebafe no baba lowo, can you spray him? You kneeling down to spray him? Maybe while he was doing that, if the MSS have been able to just whisper to him, can you bend, please? Can you do this? Maybe he will have done that. Like here in the UK, they have a culture. When the queen was alive, you cannot handshake the queen. I think with your bare hand, the queen always had gloves on, and then I don't think you can even do that. They have their protocols, the way you deal with the queen. Even going to the palace, Buckingham Palace, you can see even their police, the ceremonial police, they don't move. Even if you are dying like this, you are doing like this, they do like this. So they have their own culture. We all have our cultures. They have what they can do and what they cannot do. Maybe it is good ki àwọn ọba wa náà kí wọ́n jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn, that's àwọn èèyàn tó ń bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ gongon, àwọn ni kán wá ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó ń wá bá ọba, ẹ máa bá wa sọ fún wọn wípé ẹ bend down díẹ̀, ẹ ṣe báyìí, ẹ ṣe báyìí. Kò ṣe ọba ń kí ọ nìkan ni. To me, like I said, I don't really see anything big deal in this. But because people have, you know, started spreading, just the way they posted that one that they said the king, Adeleke shunned the king. Exactly the same way. Want to sing Bele, no Kiri. What is shun king? What is shun king? What is she? What's more? But we need to know, Malindeng, you're welcome. We need to let people understand the fact that, yes, our culture demands that when you go to see the king, you bend down, you prostrate, you respect them, even if you're giving them money. You're spraying the king, wa bere, wa kioba. I've seen Sonia Ade, you know, display so much culture. Sonia Ade, thank you so much, Malide, and God bless you too. I've seen Sonia Ade display so much respect and culture. He knows our values, he knows our culture. Sonia Ade, anytime is with any king in Yoruba land, you see him prostrate, he will be giving them the money, even if he's paying them on the legs. It will bend down and be spraying. Oh my dobale, idobale lanke oba. He will respect them. Wọ́n ní bá ṣe pé gbá wa, no ṣe bá bàbá pé. If we disrespect our kings, I know a lot of people have said, Kini king, you know, Isha will launch kiniko. They are still our kings. They are still our traditional rulers. We still have to respect them, accord them that respect. Because our children will grow to know that this is our culture. Culture wani, tradition wani, can respect you. The culture of respecting the queen or the king now in the UK has been there for years, and you can see the way they hold on to it is their culture. We should not overlook that, and we should not just put that in the bin with our own. Then our kings too should please give themselves that respect too. I think they are losing it bit by bit. They are the custodian of this culture. They are the ones that can help us, you understand, to protect it. Can't no respect around. You understand? I love you all. Please disregard that video. I don't think it's anything until we see the full video, just like the one with Tele Momodu. To me, this video has no much to say about it. It's been going round and round. People have been, you go to Gist Lovers page and then you see comments, you know, unreasonable comments as far as I'm concerned, saying that's that. If you've got any issue with the king and you think this is the time for you to attack the throne again, you have they are doing well in the palace. Like I said, our queens they are doing beautifully well. Yes. And the king himself is doing well. We wish him all the best. Like I said, Omode ni mo kolo maje kon shishi, kolo mabawa to won sonno. I love you all. Don't forget glasses like Jokenta. Imu like Jokenta. I sell hair, I sell glasses. Call me on Geki Funi number me, Ekpe mi o, E Shanu mi o, E Shanu mi ti yo ni baje o. And remember, tomorrow, I think they are going to the inquest for Prime Boy. I will put it on that other platforms. I don't want to platform with talk and talk. So let me give you our number to call for your glasses, your hair, the glasses and hair. That's what I do. Call me on +44 74 66 25 7385. +44 74 66 25 7385. Call for all your 100% human hair. Call for braids, box braids, 1 million braids. Call for your designer glasses. Beautiful, beautiful designer glasses that you know you can trust a joker on there. Believe me. Designer glasses to Lego, give me a shout. And I will not disappoint you. This is Fendi. Only certificate, certificate dani look at that. You want to step out and look good, look classy, look beautiful. Give me a call. Glasses like Jokenta. For your prescription glasses, I've got them, designers. I've got them without name. In as much as I sell designers, I still sell Koloru Core. Koloru Core can be used, and nobody will know that it's Koloru Core because now we find God. What about the define? Oh, look, Koloru Core, look, Koloru Core. Oh, fine, only you understand because you know actually faragbe, karamwe, shako fun. So give me a call for all your glasses, prescription or just sunshades. Yes, I love you. Have a wonderful, and don't forget CQ Beauty 50% is still on. Please, please, please don't forget to. You want to look beautiful without knuckles. You know when some people will go to a party and they'll have to hide their knuckles. No, look at she's really good. She's beautiful. No knuckle issue. No, she's all lovely. I love you all. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. Bye.